Hello, friends. This is Pritha with 5 Minutes of Authenticity. Welcome back to my podcast. As you know, I am an authenticity life coach, and I love to spend a little bit of time every week talking about a theme for a month and reflecting on some of the discussions that I have with my clients and individuals I talk to, a little bit of reading, and share that with you in the space. So thank you if you are visiting for the first time, and welcome back if you have been here before. So if you remember, friends, we have started 2026 with a little bit of inward reflections. We talked about rooting in the first episode, and then we talked a little bit about listening to the inner calm, stillness, or the inner winter, as we called it. So the whole thing that we are aiming for in January is to find a stability, a rootedness within ourselves so that we are poised for a fantastic year ahead. So while you're doing all of the things that you need to do in January, let us talk a little bit about stability and what it actually feels like. January can seem disconcerting for many because of a lot of external pressures that come with our environment. A lot of people think that stability is a circumstance that it has to be achieved, but actually stability is a very felt experience. It is not about having figured everything out. We are not expected to figure everything out in January what the rest of the year will look like, but what I urge you, friends, is to think about it as a foundation that you can get to or return to when life gets messy in April, in July, in September. If it's something that you have already set for yourself at the very outset, it becomes easy to withstand all the storms, come what may. Stability is a sensation. It is not a situation, because a situation can change. A sensation is more internal. It is almost like this wave of joy, like my daughter said the other day. I feel a wave of joy, Mom, as I'm getting back to school. Stability often shows up in the body. Like I said, it's as it is a sensation before it shows up in life. It can feel like a softening in the chest, an unclenching of the jaw, a neck that seems more relaxed, a breath that you're able to take all the way. The sense deep within that says, oh, you know what? I got this. I got a text from a friend yesterday, and she said, you know what, Pritha? I feel so alive this year. I know whatever comes, I'll handle this. And she doesn't have all of the stuff laid out, but it is that sensation of stability that I'm talking about. It is subtle, it's quiet, it's steady, it's not passive, because it's very, very enduring. Stability is also not the absence of chaos, my friends. If I go back to the sequoia trees, a sequoia stands through storms not because the storms don't happen, but because its roots hold it steady. It has a bark that is able to protect its core. So stability does not mean a year where there is no stress, no uncertainty, and no change. Let us not equate stability with an absence of flux. It is not. It just means that you don't collapse when the stress comes about. You don't lose yourself with the uncertainty. You're able to go back to yourself when you have to make tough choices. You don't abandon your truth, your values when change arrives. And stability comes with that inward reflection and thinking that allows us this place as the year progresses. There is an open space that is very palpable when we feel stable. We have created space for all the good things to come because we are able to remove the things that are not serving us. And therefore, we are less reactive, we are able to pause better, we are able to think through things, and we are less pulled by other people's yardsticks and expectations, and we are more connected to who we are and our own pace. Like I said, stability is a sensation. It is not emotional perfection. It is not getting into the space where I've got it all, I've got this figured out. No, it is emotional predictability. What that sounds like or what that means is that I know how to take care of myself when something goes wrong. I know what I need to do when I'm overwhelmed. I might have to sit down for 5 minutes, do some breath work. I might go for a long walk. I might listen to my favorite song. I know the people I can turn to. I know who my anchors are. And I know how to come back to my center, and I know how not to become a puppet to a bunch of expectations. So stability is very much like the trust you feel for yourself. It is the deepest layer of trust. You can make decisions, you can acknowledge and repair mistakes, you do not have to become defensive about it, you can handle discomfort, and you can return to yourself. It is not about trying to control your circumstances, but it's about trusting yourself inside. It's taking that locus of control within you and knowing, I got this. Stability is often the phrase we often use, that I am enough, I have enough, I do not need to rush. It is almost like exhaling all of the negativity, the stress, and knowing deep inside what you have, what you are going for, what makes you happy, what makes you unhappy, and like Emerson would say, the wisdom to know the difference. So, stability isn't something you chase, friends. It is something you cultivate breath by breath, choice by choice, root by root. Thank you for being here. Until next time, this is Pritha with 5 Minutes of Authenticity.